It's a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. Better, faster, stronger.
Welcome to part 1 of the Fiat Coupe 20VT rebuild.
They built the Titanic over there. Somewhere.
Anyway, so you join me on the not so sunny port of Belfast. I'm on my way home, so I just thought I'd make a little video about why I'm putting this Fiat Coupe together again. And the reason for that is because I like it. I like Fiat Coupe 20V turbos. I've always wanted one since I was a nipper. I was 21 the first time I ever got close to one, and it was brand new. It was a Rosso Corsa Fiat Coupe 20V turbo limited edition. It was beautiful. It was in a Fiat dealership that I was visiting to pick up some parts for the dealership I worked at, and I said to myself, that is amazing. I am going to have one of them one day. And I did. And then I ruined it. So fast forward many years later, I've got this broom yellow, mostly stripped rolling shell, and I needed some space. So I thought, oh, I'll get short of it. So I put it on eBay for what I thought was a reasonable amount of money for a 97 Fiat Coupe 20V turbo with all the paperwork, rolling shell. But no one was interested in it, so I put the price up. Still nothing. I just thought, they're not a super common car. You don't see them all over the place. They're a modern classic. They are. And in 96, 97, a Fiat Coupe 20V turbo was the fastest front-wheel drive car you could buy. Even faster than a Mark 1 Focus RS. But it didn't sell, and I'm kind of glad about that, you know. I mean, you look at the prices of what stuff's going for now, and if I get rid of it, if it's gone, and then in another 5-10 years it'll be worth a fortune, you watch, because that's what happens to everything I buy and then get rid of. Mark 3 Escorts, XR3Is, RS Turbos, yeah, all the stuff I've had that I wish I'd kept. If I had the room, I need literally a car park to put everything in. So I'm going to keep this now. I'm going to set myself this challenge to get it back up and running and on the road. I'm not talking pristine. I'm just, you know, whatever I can find to make it road legal and get back on the road, enjoy it for a couple of months, at least a couple of months. And then I park it up again. But I just want to show people that if you had a rotten Fiat Coupe, then you could just take everything off that and put it on this one, because this one's a good one. That was my whole it's a rolling shell that you could reshell a rotten one with. So I haven't got a rotten one. Well, I suppose the red one is quite rotten, really. It's got some big holes in it. But there were a lot of parts I was missing. A lot of interior parts. The stuff that was worth some money that I'd stupidly sold, I've had to get back. but I've got 99% of it now, so hopefully it should just be a case of putting it back together.
We're putting the band back together.
We're putting it back together.
Here's a breakdown of some parts we've had to get because I sold them. I had to get a set of replacement wheels. Seats and a carpet. All of these miscellaneous parts and more. With a running total so far of 379 quid. Not doing bad. I did find a lot of this stuff in the 3 sheds, the barn and the workshop, and put that mirror on straight away. I found this. More things. Do have the chassis plate, found that. Lights on, bumpers on. Headlights. Yes. This is looking a little bit more complete now. Yes. I found an airbag. I found the glove box. So that center console, it does need a refurb, as you can tell. Oh, it's gross. Yeah. Sticky. But on the plus side, all of the buttons press. I don't know what's going on with that one. But the point is that they're not disappearing through the center console because the back of it isn't broken. That's a bonus. I've also found an airbag, a Rosso Corsa strip. I haven't got a Broom Yellow strip. I haven't got a sunroof yet either. They seem to be a little tricky to get hold of. I do have an instrument cluster somewhere. Oh, I've even got the bottom part of the binnacle. Found that. I've even found this little under tray lights thing. I've got a spare heater thing, the clutch footrest. I'm pretty sure. I've got loads of these. I don't know where I've got so many. The rubber mat for the center console. There is a handbrake now. Got a handbrake as well. Airbag sensor. This is the biggest job on the car. Every gauge cluster wire is cut. All of them. There is also no fuse box. But this simple loom came with it. Okay, well, I've identified this part. It's got the window switches and the sunroof switch. This is the stereo. And then it goes that way, and then it goes that way. And then it goes through the front of the car, and there's a dog. Today's mission is to strip out the interior. I'm going to leave the back seats in because my GoPro's mounted up there to the time lapse. Well, the carpet is out, the interior is mostly out, and now it's very uncomfortable. So I just need to get under there and do some laying down and stuff. I'm going to take some stuff off first, I think. Here we are in the engine bay. I've taken off the sound deadening / insulation stuff. Yeah, there's a hole in that. I need to sort out. Other than that, I thought I was going to find some rust, but I didn't. I did find that this was down there and there was just one wire sticking through there, so that's not great. Inside this chassis leg, there is this squishy foam from the factory. That's not going to help with rust issues. But, you know, other issues, rust-wise, tiny bit of surface rust there. This is the bit I'm going to have to sort out, the other side of that from the back there. Just needs a plate up there. Yeah, other than that, it's not bad. Now this is the wiring loom I need access to. Now, since I'm not using this wiring loom, I might just cut that there and push it in. Nope, it pulls out, won't go in. Got to take the whole thing from the inside out. It's the inside that's going to be the most horrific part. Well, wish me luck. I think the next phase for Project Phoenix, it needs to go back to the workshop into an environment where the weather is not going to affect it. Start pulling the dash out, because that's always fun. If you would like to support Project Phoenix, or any of the other projects for that matter, feel free to use the Buy Me a Coffee link, which will help me out no end, because I need the help. And don't forget to hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel. It does help me out an awful lot. In part 2, we'll be taking a look at the engine that's going into this car.